their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie.
Minutes away from first pitch in Denver. The Giants battle the Rockies. Next. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Rockies. Jose Reyes will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Ben Zobrist comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he'll get in there safely. Now the first pitch. Hard hit to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Adam LaRoche will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants leave 1. Giants 0. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Matt Carpenter will step forward now, currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. Now here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Victorino is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. David Ortiz will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We've played an inning. No score.
Leading off for San Francisco, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. A.J. Pollock will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ready now on 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 2-2 offering. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Therefore, it is Ichiro, and he's got it for out number 2. Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yan Gomes will start things off in the bottom of the second. First offering on the way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Torrey Hunter will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Victorino gets it in, so that holds the runner at third base. Brandon Phillips will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready now. The pitch fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Get it going, Rocky.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Nick Markakis will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Reyes back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play.
Well, you want to get out of the inning without conceding the run, but this is going to be an acceptable trade-off for him. No RBI, but the run does come in from third on the double play.
Here's J-roll, Jimmy Rollins now. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Shane Victorino will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Ichiro is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the 3rd. Brandon Morrow will get his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Jose Reyes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. R.A. Dickey makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Hits softly to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Matt Carpenter will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for 3rd because he has the plate in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on his base coaches, and he's able to make it all the way around safely.
Into the box, David Ortiz, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Yan Gomes will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Corey Hunter will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Here's the first offering. And now this is swung on and pulled down the 3rd base line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch coming. This is foul right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you know, down there at 3rd base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 3-0. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
San Francisco, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ortiz will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Adam LaRoche will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Nick Markakis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. R.A. Dickey will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes. Over toward the line now is Victorino, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Runner going a second time. Fouled back. Has a look. Now the pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And it'll be back to the top of the lineup now for Ichiro. First pitch coming. And a double steal try here. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Matt Carpenter will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the move now, as that's it for Brandon Morrow. David Ortiz will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. And now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
Yan Gomes will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on the way. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Cervelli will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Todd Frazier will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And there to handle it is Ichiro, 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Markakis has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Corey Hunter will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to him. A ball headed for the hole now. Ranging is Reyes, but he's not going to get there. It's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
You know, I wasn't quite sure where this ball was going to come down. You can see he just drives this one up into the night sky. During the daytime, maybe it's out of here, but at night, this one's going to bounce off the base of the wall, and he's able to cruise into second with a well-hit double.
Swing, hard-hit ball to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard-hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead. And that allows that runner to come in and score.
And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through, a base hit. R.A. Dickey will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First offering on the way. There goes Rollins. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone. Ichiro Suzuki will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and Ichiro will get in there at third. He's got himself a triple. Matt Carpenter will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Shane Victorino will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Jose Reyes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now here it comes. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and Reyes can't flag it down. It's into center, a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner's going. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's ready now. The pitch. He'll try it again from first. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He waits. Now the pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. LaRoche is under it, and he's got it for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Ben Zobrist will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column. And that's in there, and there goes the no-hitter. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. Throw to the plate, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Adam LaRoche will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he pulls it to deep right field. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for San Francisco. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Brandon Phillips will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The throw home, and the runner will score from second.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number one. R.A. Dickey get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He tripled home a run his last time. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. And he is in there. Matt Carpenter will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner will score from first, and he will pull into 3rd with an RBI triple.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into 3rd with his 2nd triple of the ball game.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. A.J. Pollock will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Francisco Cervelli stands in as he looks at a called strike. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. On the ground is short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Shane Victorino will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Chris Hatcher will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yan Gomes will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So it's a solo home run for Torrey Hunter. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Nick Markakis will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. So the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Donovan Solano is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. But that one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Nobody out, runner on first. Another 0-2 coming. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's a ground ball now through the hole into left, and they've got something cooking here. Back-to-back singles to lead off the inning.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one. High and deep to center. Ichiro has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone. Melky Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a hard liner towards short, and that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they creep just a bit closer.
Well, go ahead and score this a minor victory. No team wants to get shut out, so at least they're able to get on the board here in the ninth inning. They'll take it.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Here comes another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Markakis is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. Giants down to their final out now. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-2 once more. San Francisco, good night.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rockies come out on top 14-2. Good night from Denver.
50,445. The Rockies, thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field.
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
And again the 2-2. To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tagged.
Minutes away from first pitch in Denver. The Giants battle the Rockies. Next. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Jose Reyes will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
First pitch, 6-10.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Pitch on the way. Now he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. In there, 0-1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Phillips will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Adam LaRoche is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. He's ready. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Todd Frazier will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. On to Ortiz, not in time, so they just get the 1. A.J. Pollock will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner towards second. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. First pitch on its way from Burley, and a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Cabrera will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Matt Carpenter will step forward now, currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. First offering on the way. Hit sharply, but right at Zobrist at second. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Well, the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Pollock is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Shane Victorino will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Pitch home to Victorino. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Marcus Stroman will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And the toss will go to Phillips at first base, so the sacrifice works as planned. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Melky Cabrera will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Hunter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Christian Bethancourt will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Corey Hunter will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Brandon Phillips will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Now here's the first pitch. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive out to deep left field. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. And the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game. Chopper foul. And now a pitch on the way. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2. Jimmy Rollins will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies 2. Adam LaRoche is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman number 25, Adam LaRoche.
Come on, Rockies!
Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in and see if they can't get you some more.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Todd Frazier will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. A.J. Pollock will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
All right, calm down.
Well, that's one thing about having a switch hitting catcher in the lineup. This guy causes so many matchup problems. Comes through with a solid single here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A 3-run home run by Shane Victorino as they open it up to 6-2 now. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out, and he's not fooling anybody right now. He's just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch to him. A fastball from Burley, strike 1. Time to play pitching, coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
3 runs already home here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Will Middlebrooks has moved out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to do it for Mark Burley. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. David Ortiz will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. First pitch coming. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pollock retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ryan Vogelsong is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Ben Zobrist is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Melky Cabrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Adam LaRoche is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Christian Bethancourt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now for Torrey Hunter. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom, And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Brandon Phillips will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
First pitch on the way. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Todd Frazier will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Now the pitch. Cold strike 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Hunter is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. A.J. Pollock will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Brian Pena will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Here's the first offering. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Ryan Vogelsong will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And LaRoche will just take this to the bag himself for the out. Billy Hamilton will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. They still trail here at 6-2. Shane Victorino will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit hard to 3rd, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Marcus Stroman will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Jose Reyes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Circle change there, called strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Hunter is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Ben Zobrist swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Melky Cabrera is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Matt Carpenter will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here it comes. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. David Ortiz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Christian Bethancourt will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's ready now. The pitch. Runner goes. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam LaRoche stands in as he looks at a called strike. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Todd Frazier will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Swing and a liner. The pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into the...
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 6-2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run for Torrey Hunter. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. And the pitch. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And this is going to find the alley here. Extra bases for Phillips. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Nick Markakis will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Now the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. Victorino gets it in, so that holds the runner at third base. Jimmy Rollins will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Nick Swisher will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 4. Aaron Crow will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Brian Pena will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Shane Victorino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pitch home to Victorino. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Throw on to first takes care of Victorino for out number 2.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Marcus Stroman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Matt Carpenter will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first offering. There's a hard hit ball, and it's going to get over the head of Reyes at short. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
There he goes. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Christian Bethancourt will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On the ground is short. Zobrist. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jose Reyes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ben Zobrist will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner goes for second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit. The throw to third. Adam LaRoche will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Todd Frazier will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4. Brian Pena will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Joel Peralta will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Brian Pena Be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open. Shane Victorino will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a Splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. From the stretch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Corey Hunter will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Brandon Phillips will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Nick Markakis will dig in. He doubled his last time. He's running towards second, and that's off his leg on the mound. And they get the out at first. Score it 1-2-3 on the putout, and now let's see if he's okay. Rockies down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And oh, it ties up Reyes. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ichiro Suzuki will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 2-1.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants